Toys R Us is dying, a local game store is shutting down, the Genesis collection is announced, a new Tomb Raider, and Spyro fake news. All of these topics in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Super Nicktendo. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock and begin. Toys R Us has been circling the drain for quite some time, and now it looks like they're finally closing stores. This is a sad time for people my age, but hey, the future is now. I really think that the main reason why Toys R Us is shutting down isn't because of the awful business practices. I just really think that it's because they switched Jeffrey from a cartoon giraffe to a real giraffe. Sure, they switched him back to a cartoon, but I think it was too little too late. I'll remember the jingle, I don't want to grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid, nostalgia. But I won't miss those higher prices of toys, but it was pretty good while it lasted. I have an article down in the description below if you want to check out my favorite memory of Toys R Us that occurred about 20 years ago. Now this is actually a local Chicago topic, but I really wanted to share. People Play Games, a retro store that has been in Chicago since 2007, is shutting down. I used to work there, and that's where I learned how to clean games, and I have a video talking about my experience there. Now while most game stores shut down because of lack of inventory, People Play Games is actually closing down because of the real estate development in the area. For the past 5 years, the area of Belmont and Clark, if you dare, has been transforming into a high-end retail and luxury apartments. It looks like People Play Games has finally reached a deal that was satisfactory for the entire building that they're located in. I wish Adam and Spencer the best of luck in the future. They were really great guys to work with. Let's change some gears and get into some game announcements. Sega announced a Genesis collection for the PS4, PC, and Xbox One. It has 50 games, but we're missing Echo the Dolphin, Sonic 3, and Knuckles. I'm not really a big fan of these compilations because they just don't feel right on modern consoles. I have the Sonic collection for the original Xbox and it just feels off. Maybe it's because of the Genesis controller. It would be really cool to have a retro controller that worked with modern consoles. I know 8-Bit Do has NES and SNES controllers, but a Genesis one would be a welcome addition to the lineup. There's no Switch version yet, but hopefully we'll see an announcement soon. I'm looking forward to a handful of compilations coming to the Switch, and I'll probably hold off purchasing until then. Now here's a game that I'm going to be picking up day one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider games by Square Enix have looked amazing, and this is no exception. Shadow of the Tomb Raider releases September 14th for the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. Now, I haven't played the original games, and I think it would be cool to see a remaster of all the original PS1 games for release on new consoles. It was crazy that Tomb Raider kind of burnt out in the early 2000s, but now it's seeing kind of a renaissance. The movie wasn't able to top the unstoppable Black Panther, but it did do well worldwide. But I'm not really a fan of video game movies, so I might wait till rental. And my final topic today, Spyro Collection is finally coming out to the Switch this fall. Wait. No, it's not. It's actually fake news. It was announced by Nicktendo Antarctica and Activision US that the Spyro Trilogy would be coming out later this year. While this news spread like wildfire, it did lead to a lot of ire among fans. Spyro Trilogy has been rumored for a while, but no trickle of news has come from Activision or any other news source. But here's the thing about fake accounts. The Nicktendo Antarctica says in the description that it is a parody account, and they have done a lot of other releases in the past. But the Activision one did say that it was the official account. So obviously when you see Spyro is backed by Activision, people tend to retweet it without giving it much thought. And I can't say that I haven't been fooled by this before. I saw a Nintendo Direct tweet about new software that would allow cloud saves and everything else people have been wanting for. I took the bait and retweeted it, but I quickly deleted it as soon as somebody pointed out. Always look for the blue checkmark, people. And that's it for the 5 and 5. What did you think? I'm always looking for a good discussion, so let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I'm Super Nicktendo, and I'll see you next time.